Even though losing weight might sound easy on paper, especially since many people think it's all about eating less and making sure to also balance it with exercise, in reality it can be really problematic, and one of the reasons for this is your belly fat. Belly fat is one of the toughest kinds of fat to deal with, and most people are always left confused as to the best way to go about losing it. While changing your diet and eating less are, of course, among the things you'll need to do, matching it with the right gym workout will help you get results faster. Considering that there are many exercise options to choose from, HIIT or HIIT happens to be one of the most effective to lose stubborn belly fat. Not only does it give you the chance to lose more calories in a short time, but you'll also be exposed to maximal health benefits within a short time. In today's video, we'll be showing you 7 HIIT exercises to help you lose belly fat faster. Do stay tuned and enjoy. Number 1. Turkish Get-Up. For this exercise, you'll need to get a kettlebell, after which you're to start in a lying position, facing your left side while holding a kettlebell in your left hand. Ensure to keep this arm bent and in a racked position, with the ball of a kettlebell also leaning against the back of your wrist and hand. Next, reach out both arms, pressing the kettlebell upward over your left shoulder. Make sure to keep your left arm straight while lowering your right arm and leg to the right side at about a 45-degree angle. Next, roll up and onto your right elbow, bringing your left shoulder off the floor in the process. Next, straighten your right arm and push your torso more upright. Shift your weight so that you can support your right hand and left foot, after which you're to engage your core and lift your right hip off the floor. While at it, bring your right leg under the body so that you're kneeling on your right knee, with the toes on your right foot still in contact with the ground. Following this, stand up and bring your right leg forward while ensuring that your feet is at hip-width distance apart, and the kettlebell is still overhead. Reverse this stance and then do it for a preferred number of reps. To make sure you're doing the right thing and also maintaining the right form, ensure you're engaging your core and all the muscles between your hips and shoulders. You should also not be in haste to complete the exercise. Remember to take things slow. Number 2. Medicine ball slams. This is another pretty good exercise option that is not so complicated, though you'll need to stick to the proper form to get the best results. The exercise comes in multiple variations, and one that is particularly effective for losing belly fat is the floor slam. For the exercise, you'll need to stand with your feet shoulder-width apart while holding a medicine ball in both hands. Next, raise the medicine ball overhead, slightly lifting your legs and then slamming the ball down onto the floor between your feet. Catch the ball as it rebounds off the floor, and then proceed to continue with the next rep. As you get comfortable with the floor slam, you can also choose to add some other variations to help you not only lose belly fat, but also to build a stronger core. You can try a front squat as a second option. And if you want to make it more challenging, a push-up and a sit-up while using a medicine ball will also be very helpful. Number 3. Cable wood chops. This exercise requires the use of a cable machine, and you're to start the movement by attaching a hand grip to a cable machine, positioning the cable anchor near the top of the frame using the adjustable mechanism. Next, load the machine with sufficient weight to provide moderate resistance, after which you'll need to position your body so that the cable movement will be downward and across the body, like a tree chopping action. Next, extend your arms and grasp the cable handle with both hands above one shoulder while keeping your feet shoulder-width apart, along with a neutral spine and slightly bent knees as well. Following this, pull the handle downward and diagonally across the body slowly until it passes the opposite thigh. Rotate the entire torso during this pull and keep your arms fully extended throughout the movement. Hold this position for about 2 seconds before then performing the movement in reverse and returning the cable handle to the starting position. While doing this exercise, you should never try to add weights that are too heavy for you. Also ensure that you are not bending your arms while performing the exercise. Instead, keep your arms extended from start to finish. Number 4. Kettlebell swings. For this exercise, you're to start by standing with your feet shoulder-width apart while holding a kettlebell with both hands. Inhale and push your hips back, and then slightly bend your knees to bring the kettlebell between your legs. Ensure to keep your core engaged and your back also straight. Next, exhale, contract your glutes, and push your hips forward to lift your body into a standing position. Allow your arms to swing the kettlebell as far as it will naturally go. Your goal should be for it to get to shoulder height or parallel to the ground, but you shouldn't try to use an arm to raise the kettlebell. Following this, inhale and lower the kettlebell between your legs by pushing your hips back and slightly bending your knees. You can then proceed to complete more reps. When doing the exercise, you should ensure that you're not swinging too fast, and you're also engaging your core. Even though it is usually overlooked even by professionals, you should never forget to inhale as you hinge and also exhale as you push. Number 5. Dumbbell burpees. You'll need a pair of dumbbells for this exercise, which starts by grabbing the weights and standing shoulder width apart with a slight bend in your knees. Your shoulders should remain directly over your hips with a natural head and neck position. Next, evenly distribute your weight and grip the floor with your feet in order to create a stable position. Your arms should stay by your side, only with a slight bend in your elbows. While maintaining a neutral spine, bend your hips, knees, and ankles to lower yourself toward the floor. Place the dumbbells on the ground slightly wider than shoulder width apart. While keeping the dumbbell handles in contact with the ground, keep your arms long and jump your feet back so that you're in a high plank or push-up position. Following this, jump your feet toward your hands and then stand. Next, immediately begin your upward movement by explosively pushing through the ground and up into the air. At the top of this jump, your arms should be long by your sides and your legs should be straight. Land from the jump on the balls of your feet and evenly distribute your weight, allowing your hips and knees to bend to absorb the fence. Next, land softly and under control while keeping your core engaged throughout the landing. From this position, immediately begin to lower your back into the push-up position to perform the next rep. Number 6. Battle rope slams. This exercise starts by keeping your feet shoulder width apart while holding one rope in each hand. You should then bend your knees slightly while also bringing your shoulders back and engaging your core. Next, push into the balls of your feet and extend your legs as you lift the ropes with both arms over your shoulders. As the ropes reach their peak, slam the ropes down as hard as you can onto the floor. Next, immediately reverse the movement, thereby bringing the ropes up again. Continue this movement for 30 seconds, after which you can take a 30-second break before going further to complete more reps. In all that you do throughout this exercise, ensure that you have a perfect form. Number 7. Mountain climbers. For this exercise, you should get into a plank position while making sure to distribute your weight evenly between your hands and toes. Next, check your form in such a way that your hands are about shoulder width apart, while your back is also flat and your abs engaged, with your head also in alignment. Next, pull your right knee into your chest as far as you can, after which you're to switch legs, pulling one knee out and bringing the other knee in. Keep your hips down and run your knees in and out as far and as fast as you can. Also, ensure to keep breathing with each leg change. Which of these exercises have you tried before, and which one will you be adding to your routine first? Let us know in the comments section. If you also enjoyed the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, then you should also check out how many times a week should you work out, science-based.